Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center.
Ready to go?
Peter Cottontail has nothing on the jump you'll see here in the NBA. Welcome to our Easter edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans.
This is the start. Of a brief homestand for them, but they may have a chance here, Kevin, to get some wins in front of their home fans before they head back out on the road.
And because you never know what's going to happen on that next road trip, it's much easier to control your own fate on a short homestand.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Smart is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Matt Barnes. Then there's Nerlens Noel. And it's Ashik in at the 5, home in the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And the Lakers have possession. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And Gibson, here we go. And it's Omer Ashik with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Jefferson kicks to Gibson. Shot clock at 6. Outside Durant. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. That is good.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
76ers foul.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And former coach of the year Byron Scott now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
There's a screen by Noel. Thompson misses. Durant with a wide open look. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Durant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Smart with the ball. Thomas is on him. And then Ashik with the dunk.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here is Durant. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
That's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Now here's Smart. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Thompson outside. Four on the clock. Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now the pass to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Jefferson passing to Gibson. And stolen by Noel. Here's Smart. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now, here's Thomas. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. They set the pick. He kicks it to Williams. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Indiana. Barnes dishes to Smart. The screen from Thompson. Smart kicks to Noel. To the left wing. Nobody near Barnes. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 3. Outside Thomas. The feed now to Durant. And the rejection by Noel. Left side Williams. Misses and the dry spell continues.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wasted no time on that one. Smart's got 5 now. Lakers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Well, with Nerlens Noel coming out, we knew he'd be a plus shot blocker. He set the Kentucky single game record with 12 in a game. Shot blocks. He also knew he had the chance to be a great rebounder, but we definitely knew he needed help with his shot, and that will continue on into next year.
Yeah, he spent the year rehabbing that knee, but also spent that year correcting his shooting form. And we're not talking about just a tweak when it comes to shooting the basketball.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. And some changes here for the 76ers. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Ashik. Damari Carroll comes in for Matt Barnes. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Smart. Lakers trail by 3. Gibson setting the pick for Thomas. Outside Durant. Outside Jefferson. Carroll with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Wide open. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Thomas.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Platoon swap here for the Lakers. And the 76ers also making a change. Kufis checked in for Nerlens Noel. Here is Bayless. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now, here is Bargnani. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers leading by 4. Now Bayless looking for his first basket still in this one. Oh, Quinn can't hit.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Stolen by Thompson. Carroll against Beverly. 76ers moving the ball around. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And guys, this 76ers team still trying to forge an identity. One thing that is sure, they will attack the basket, and a lot of fearless players on this roster.
76ers have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Thompson outside. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Thompson's got 5 now. Well, the 76ers do go at the basket without hesitation. They're fearless, Clark, going inside. Led the NBA last season on points off drive.
Well, you know, I like to say you got to use what you have. They didn't have many shooters, so that means head down, get to the rim.
Morris, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Bayless the pass to Kufis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Andre Bargnani picks one
up. And Kosta Koufos, an excellent rotation center. I mean, he gets after it on the inside. He'll give you some rebounds, can block some shots. He's made himself into a factor.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Thompson. Morris dishes to G. Back to Morris. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the fact he lacks a little dexterity and even creativity to be an elite finisher.
And Koufos not really a shooter, Clark. He does his damage around the rim.
Yeah, he really does. The former Buckeye is a great screen setter. He attacks the offensive glass, plays within himself, and knows his role, and he does it well.
Now here's Carroll. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Kicks to Koufos. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for the 76ers. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
Yeah, 5 already, Greg, and they've just been too casual, too much profiling out there to start the game. They've come out with the take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Now, here is Morris. He has 5. Stolen by Miles. And they're on the break. And Carroll gets it to go. Carroll's got his first points in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the 76ers?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
1:10 left in the first quarter. And Beverly kicks to Morris.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Bayless the pass to Ajinça. Pass to Carroll. 6 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the 76ers making a change here. Smart's checked in. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Beverly. Defense right on him. Feeds to G. Bargnani kicks to Beverly. To the right side. G. Connects from three-point range. G's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Smart dishes to Carroll. Pass to O'Quinn. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 6. Live from the Staples Center. You're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Omer Ashik. C.J. Miles is out there with Smart. Then it's Alexis Ajinça, and it's Barnes in at the 3. Lakers trail by 8. Thomas kicks to Jefferson. It's deflected. And here's Smart. He dishes it to Ajinça. Barnes against Durant. Barnes passes to Ashik. Back to Barnes. Just 3 to shoot. Baseline jumper. Ashik no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Outside Thomas. Williams with a clean look. Buries it from 3-point range. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the 3-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Barnes dishes to Ajinça. Misses off the right iron.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Nerlens Noel checks in for the 76ers. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. There's the bucket. Good. And the 76ers lead by 7. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Pacers in Indiana. Screen by Jefferson. Upside Thomas. Durant against Barnes. Fader on the way. Again, Durant missing.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
It's Williams with the drive. It's blocked. To the inside. Myers.
C.J. Miles.
There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Help the bucket. Thomas got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And Miles kicks to Smart. Inside. And that one is good from Ajinça.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
And Jefferson throws it down hard.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
From the wing. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Lakers trail by 8. Tipped away. Fast break, Philadelphia. Smart leading the charge. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out and transition.
And the 76ers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jefferson. Bargnani comes in for Taj Gibson. And G's subbed in for Lou Williams. Then for the 76ers, Omer Asha, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Thompson comes in for C.J. Miles. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Marcus Smart. Thompson up top. He has 5. This is to Asha. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrea Bargnani. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
They set the pick. Noel passes to Asha. Good chance here for Barnes. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Barnes has got 5.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Thomas kicks to Durant. Clock at 6. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Back to Durant. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Bayless. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Jeff Adrian's checked in for Bargnani. And Bayless kicks to Thompson. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Barnes with it. He has 5. The dish to Bayless.
And after that solid opening quarter, you can see now he is definitely starting to cool off. And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
Now here's Barnes. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Asik with the bucket. Asik's got his second bucket.
Klay Thompson.
For Durant getting to 15,000 points, the only player, Clark, to do it quicker was LeBron James.
Yeah, and it's even more impressive when you realize that Durant did spend 1 year in college, Kevin. You take a year off his age, and he and LeBron got to that point plateau in virtually the same amount of time.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Kuvas checked in for Asik. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Nerlens Noel. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Matt Barnes. Durant attacking. Good. Durant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Here's Carroll. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. I'm sure you guys have heard this, that the nickname that has been given to DeMarre Carroll, the Junkyard Dog, I think it's apropos. Kid drafted out of Missouri back in the 2009 draft.
Yeah, and he actually had to show perseverance to hang around as he bounced around a bit. But I think he's found a home now.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. Adrian dishes to Jefferson. From 10 feet out. And again, it's the Lakers. The 76ers leading by 8. Here is Bayless. Passes it to Koufos. He feeds it to O'Quinn. Plays it up and banks it in.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Here's Jefferson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal.
Well, guys, no secret that Al Jefferson has never been known for his defense. Clark, mostly viewed as an offensive player.
Yeah, he really is strong down in the low post. But last season, Jefferson went out of his way to change that no defense perception of it.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Agins is checked in. Bayless, the pass to O'Quinn. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And, you know, it's what spurred Jefferson to kind of rededicate to defense when he realized teams would pick on him and make him the focal point of their attack.
Williams, he's checked in for the Lakers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Thomas.
And for Jefferson and his defense, players know when they are being targeted. So good for Big Al to do something about it.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Durant. Now Bayless. And there's the pass to Carroll. Stolen by Durant. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Morris is checked in for the Lakers.
Substitution for the Lakers. Marcus Morris.
Right wing. It's stolen by Agins. Carroll kicks to Agins. Morris against Thompson. Agins up top. To the wing on the left. Here's Bayless. The 76ers with another miss.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And the wide open shot from Morris. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers leading by 7. Here is Bayless. He kicks it to O'Quinn. Clock at 4. There's the feed to Carroll. Cans it from downtown. Carroll's got 5 points now this quarter. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And here's Morris for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Kicks it to O'Quinn.
Lakers foul call.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Lakers. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Morris kicks to Jefferson. Runner in the lane. And it's good off the glass. Jefferson's got 10 points in the game.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
They set the pick. Right wing. Thompson outside. The rebound by Gibson.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closer. Pass to Williams. There's the triple. And that is good. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter. And the first half is now in the books. 76ers up. On top, they're up by 7. And we'll be back right after this.
The 76ers, 50. Your safety is our #1 concern in the event of emergency.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again.
Williams is playing great. He's got 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
The second half just about to get going here. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
We've got Marcus Morris. Cole Aldrich is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Isaiah Thomas, and it's Williams at the 2 spot. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
76ers ball.
Feeds to Smart. And Aldrich sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here is Ajinça. Off the inbound pass. And the layup is good. Ajinça's got his second basket. So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Detroit Pistons. Gibson the screen. Thomas goes in. The second chance effort. And O'Quinn sends it back. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Ajinça. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Williams has got space. Drops one in from the wing. Williams has got 12 in the game. And Thomas over to help. Passed to Smart. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Marcus Smart was drafted to the Celtics as their future point guard. He came in with a lot of work to do and a skill set that people really like. But his first season, Clark, was a roller coaster.
Yeah, it really was. He was an off guard in high school and in his first year of college as well. Really only played full-time at the point the year before he was drafted.
Here's Thomas. Trying to get open is Gibson. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Gibson. Can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And for Smart, though, he still has a lot of work to do on his ball handling and passing. His shooting, I think, exceeded some people's expectations 37% from the field last year was subpar, but his 34% accuracy from three was solid. He finally started going straight up on his jumper instead of leaning in, and his release looked money.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Nerlens Noel comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. Matt Barnes is checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Lance Thompson in for C.J. Miles.
You know, you talk about Smart's lackluster field goal percentage. Once he gets more comfortable with his ball handling and adjusts to the length in the NBA, I think he'll convert more at the basket. That'll also create more drive and dish chances for him as well.
Outside Thomas. On the wing, Williams. Clock is at 3. And the Lakers with another miss. The 76ers leading by 10. Thompson up top. He's guarded by Thomas. Down low. Barnes dishes to Thompson. No good. Excellent D there from Williams.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Puts it up from 17. He squares up and sinks it. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. Thompson inside. He's against Williams. Thompson misses. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. And that'll be his third foul so far. Jared Bayless is checked in for Marcus Smart.
76.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Philadelphia making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Lakers trail by 8. And here's Beverly. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Durant. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
2 shots, gentlemen.
One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level. And Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
Beverly wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Beverly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bayless the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And Bayless kicks to Ashe. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the league MVP, he can take a cue from last year's MVP, Stephen Curry. Curry battled through numerous ankle injuries over the years earlier on, only to come out on the other side with his best season ever in 2K15.
And getting back to Durant, sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Adversity challenges you to rise above. And Kevin was already at the highest rung on the ladder. I think his opponent should be very afraid of what they're about to witness this season.
And Noel throws it down.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe. Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And Bayless kicks to Barnes. Passes to Hollis Jefferson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Bayless. Adrian with the rebound.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And Jefferson, here we go. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Philadelphia. Kufis comes in for Omer Asher, and Damari Carroll subbed in for Hollis Jefferson. Here's Noel, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And last year, quite a rookie campaign for Nerlens Noel. He had the ACL injury he sustained in college, missed his first full season with the Sixers. And like you've talked about, you know, he came back and really, with a flourish, made a mark his first year in the league.
And Kevin, a lot of people wondered, how would he bounce back from that knee? And I have to say, it was pretty good. I mean, finished 3rd in the voting for Rookie of the Year.
Jefferson attacking. Durant dishes to Jefferson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Thompson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. There's a screen by Noel. Thompson passes to Bayless. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Carroll kicks to Noel. He dishes it to Carroll. There's a screen by Noel. Carroll passes to Bayless. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Everly with the ball. Dishes it to Durant. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And Bayless kicks to Carroll. Now the dish to Noel. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Just absolute domination in this one for Noel. He has 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
The Lakers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Philadelphia. C.J. Miles comes in for Jared Bayless.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And Beverly kicks to Jefferson. And stolen by Kufis. Now the pass to Miles. Out left to the wing. Here's O'Quinn. The rebound by the Lakers.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage. They're sending guys to the line way more than they should here. They need to play good position defense and avoid the reach-in sloppy fouls.
Timeout called the Lakers. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Philadelphia. Chalmers comes in for Klay Thompson. Lakers trail by 8. Now here's Williams. 14 points for him. Right side, Thomas. Fires from 18. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Philadelphia leading by 8. Chalmers dishes to Carroll. 1:11 left to play in the third. Back to Chalmers. They set the pick. Over to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Nice work there coming off the screen. Carroll's got 9.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And Cole Aldrich with the slam.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
The shot's good from O'Quinn. He's got 11.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Thomas kicks to Morris. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Lakers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the technical free throw is good. And the Lakers with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. 6 on the shot clock. And Williams, here we go. That one rolling around and rims out. To the right side. Here's Carroll. And that's not going to go. The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 9. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us. As we get started for the fourth quarter. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The 76ers leading by 9. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Jamari Carroll is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Omer Asher. And it's Smart in the 1 spot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
Thomas kicks to Gibson. And stolen by Noel. Poked loose. Taken away by Williams. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And they're able to recover. Gibson passes to Williams. Six to shoot. Lakers passing it around. Aldridge. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Here's Smart. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. He feeds it to Noel. He kicks it to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Asik with the bucket.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Williams kicks to Morris. Right side Gibson. Left side Thomas. Outside Williams. From the baseline. Again, the miss by Williams.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Oh, that is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He couldn't resist on that. The adrenaline just flowing. One of the more spectacular plays we've seen.
The feed to Carroll. Now Smart kicks to Asik. Pass to Carroll. That's short off the rim.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Morris dishes to Aldridge. Williams kicks to Morris. To the wing on the left. And Williams, here we go. Williams double team. Here's Morris. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Matt Barnes is checked in for Damari Carroll.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
On the wing, Thompson. Here's Smart. Feeds to Asik. Pass to Noel. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the wing. Uncovered. Again, the miss by Morris.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Smart kicks to Thompson. And Smart now atop the key. Asik with a screen on Williams. Barnes. And it's sent back by Morris. There's the pick. Thomas gets a wide open look. No good on the triple.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Morris passes to Aldridge. Over in the corner, Williams. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Asik's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Smart. Pass to Noel. He dishes it to Asik. Here's Thompson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Lakers trailed by 13. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The screen from Thompson. Over to the left wing. Gibson with the steal. That's good for Thomas on the assist from Gibson. Thomas got it back down to within single digits for the Lakers. Timeout called the 76ers.
It did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers.
You remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Now Bayless. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft, and Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And, you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
And Bayless kicks to Ajinça. Dishes it to Noel. Barnes passes to Ajinça. Back to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Nice D from Durant.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
There's the dish to Beverly. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Thompson dishes to Bayless. Now the pass to Barnes. Shoots from the line. And the shot is long.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Outside Durant. The shot is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And that one's good, Barnes.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Durant up top. He feeds it to Jefferson. 11 feet away. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And for Big Al Jefferson, he's been a great player in this league, but he hasn't played on that many great teams, and he's never made an all-star team. Hard to imagine.
And the 76ers with some changes. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça, and Smart subbed in for Jared Bayless. Here's Noel. Out to Thompson. But they'll get another chance. Here's Barnes. Stolen by Durant. One-on-one fast break. She gets to Beverly. And Durant gets double teamed. The feed to Adrian. Here's Beverly. A three-pointer is right on target. And for Al Jefferson, never making an all-star team, he's got the numbers on offense to get him there. People just feel he's probably, what, Clark, one-dimensional?
Well, you know, even though the all-star game has no defense for the most part, you usually need to play a little bit of deep to have a chance to get there.
Timeout called the 76ers. Los Angeles with some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Jeff Adrian, and Thomas subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Philadelphia also making some changes. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Omer Asha, and Damari Carroll subbed in for Matt Barnes.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on, and they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
It's Durant with the drive. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Boy, Jefferson got really physical on that screen to help set the shot up.
There's a screen by Noel. Thompson passes to Noel. Back to Thompson. To the middle. Here's O'Quinn. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
Good job here in the second half. They're doing a really solid job of pounding that ball inside, and they're being intentional about it. And that's the way you succeed, getting that ball inside.
Lakers trail by 7.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Thomas dishes to Jefferson. Back to Thomas. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
Looking at the game for Thomas, he's got 8 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
It's stolen by Jefferson. .132 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's G. He's covered by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Durant kicks to Gibson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
O'Quinn can't hit.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Jefferson, a screen on Thompson. Double team on Thomas. Durant kicks to Jefferson. And it's Noel with the rebound. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Outside Thomas. He kicks it to Durant. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And the 76ers with some changes. Alexis Ajinça comes in for Noel. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Marcus Smart.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
Here is Bayless. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Isaiah Thomas. It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're losing by 5. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. it's stolen by Ajinça. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Timeout call for the Lakers.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 7. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys, this one's over.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I really think you shouldn't be allowed to call timeouts late in the ball game if there's no chance for it to do any good on the scoreboard.
Yes!
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
So Philadelphia wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have bucked